Welcome to Punched in the Facebook. Today we're going to be working on 3-point perspective. This is going to be a three-parter. Take a look at these pictures. You see how people exist in space, and that's one of the greatest parts about a 3-point perspective or 2-point perspective. You'll be able to show your character and how they exist in space, and 3-point perspective is usually one of the most difficult ones to do, but I'm going to show you some really easy ways to get a background done. And by the way, 3-point perspective is when you can see 3 sides of an object, and usually you're looking down or you're looking underneath something. I'll show you how all that goes. So let's get started. All right, we start off with vanishing points 1, 2, and 3. These are the points where things disappear, and I'll show you what I mean. So let's just I want you to see how my hand is moving. Always notice that I'm never drawing the way I write. Hand moves really freely. So I'm just going to eyeball these things. You definitely want to use a ruler if you're going to do a finished product, if you have something serious that you want to knock out. But I'm just eyeballing and just moving real freely throughout this whole thing. So now that we have all of our points 1, 2, and 3, we can start making our lines. And remember, every place that these lines cross each other is going to be a potential for a new point of reference. So these points can be the beginning of a corner or the beginning of an edge of an object. This could be a sidewalk, a city scene, pretty much be anything. We could be looking down on a coffee table, we can be looking down on a building. Okay, now I'm going to start trying to darken up some lines so you can see where I'm going to go with this whole thing. If you're using a pencil and a ruler, it'd be a lot easier if you're sketching these lines out, but it might be kind of tough to see what I'm doing here because I'm using a marker, but that's just because I wanted to show up so you can see everything I'm doing. I might, in the next few videos, start changing that up a bit. Some of these lines might be confusing you. I hope they're not. Now see, every time I'm about to do a line, I make sure that when I get the point of the line I want to make, I make sure I bring that point over to whatever vanishing point that I'm going to be using to make sure everything kind of flows the right way. I need that point there. The vanishing point is over there. Same with that one. That vanishing point would be at the bottom. That one would be over to the side. And now we have the potential for a wall. So we're going to be doing a series of buildings. That vanishing point over there. This one comes down to the bottom. And guess what? We got another building. Let's throw a door on there, and another little door, and a couple windows. Down. Let's see. Those vanishing points would be at the bottom. See? Now this is all set for somebody to be walking down the street, or Spider-Man to be swinging, or Batman perched on the rooftop. Okay, now let's do something that kind of shows that the distance factor. That was sloppy, less sloppy, but a sidewalk. Now remember, the closer something is to you, the viewer, the farther apart the lines are. Just distance-wise. So, like, say these sidewalk squares, they should really be a lot tighter as they go into the distance. That would just create more of an illusion. And lines really do give a lot of illusion of speed too. So it's another really cool thing about doing things in the distance. See, a lot tighter, a little bit looser, a lot more space. See. Now these are the real basic concepts for a 3-point project. I'm going to show you how to do a 3-point for a room with a person in it. Next time on Punched in the Facebook. And just keep adding stuff. Comments, suggestions, criticisms, all that good stuff. Leave them for me and I'll take a look at them. And if you want to practice some of it and post some of it, do so. But that was part 1. I'm going to knock out part 2 and 3. Thanks for getting punched in the Facebook.